Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who? Who is it, honey? Who is it? It is she. It is her, it is thee, it is who? Who are you, woman, honey, with all this red for the 49ers or whatever? It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Now let's just get right into it. Listen, I don't really like putting people's kids on my screen, but this has got to be one of the most beautiful ish kids I've ever seen. I think, and I just think she's just the cutest. Now, the other day was Chicago West's birthday, and there was this huge controversy. Now, this is, you know what? My uncle and my aunt, they would have these issues when they got a divorce. Their kids would have to, well, the youngest, she would have two birthday parties. She'd have a birthday party that her mom, my aunt by marriage, would have, and then she would have one that her father would have. And I don't know if the mom was competing, but the father was always trying to compete with the mother about the birthday and the gifts or whatever else. And I'm glad I didn't have them issues. My my baby daddy didn't do anything for it. He ain't never. He may have given my son birthday gifts, but he's never given him a party ever. But he's African, and Muslim, so I don't know. My African Muslims, they kind of dry. They were colonized by the British, and they're just kind of really, really dry. But anyway, so Shy West, and doesn't she look exactly like her mama? I mean, that is Kim's twin. I wish they would have more kids. They could afford to have 8 kids. They got enough money to, have a couple of surrogates like every year, whatever. They really do have some beautiful kids. Um, so apparently, Kanye, the daddy. Now Kim says that now every day, it's a little too much, Kanye. Every day is something different with Kim and Kanye. Every day, and it's getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. Every day, if it's not Kanye wanting to allegedly, you know, uh, pull up on Pete, I still can't believe that Kim. I can't believe it. I can't believe that Kim was dating Pete Davidson. What is it? How do you go? I just don't understand. How do you go from a Pete Davidson? Okay, well, I guess my camera. There you go. How do you go from a Pete Davidson? How do you go from a Kanye West to Pete Davidson? How is Kim? I think this world is about to end. Because how in the world is Kim Kardashian dating Pete Davidson? And it's a real relationship. It's not a made up. I don't know if they're doing it or whatever. Oh, I hope not. Well, thank God she doesn't want any more kids, but I just can't even imagine. How did Pete Davidson pull Kim Kardashian? Now, this is a rebound, but I don't know. I think she was just like after Kanye, like, oh, I just want someone little normal, just a little normal, just a little bit, that has a little bit of sense that won't drag me through the mud and drive me crazy, whatever. And I think personally that Kanye thought that Kim would be his forever. That I think that Kanye, ooh, sorry, honey. I'm sorry, Kanye. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry. I think Kanye thought that Kim would never leave him. She had 4 kids, and she would be stuck. No, 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 no. He was playing. How do you play or mess around and cheat on Kim Kardashian, Kanye? Then you acting like you off the chain, and then then you talk about a mama. Now that was just the last straw. You talk about mama, even though she got 4 kids or whatever. And remember, she tried with Kanye, but Kanye, thought he was just, oh, I got Kim Kardashian, crying for me. She got, 4 kids by me. She ain't going nowhere. Yeah, 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 yeah. You forgot that's Kim Kardashian. Yeah, you were Kanye West. Yes, we get it. But yeah, like I said, in many of the, you had the baddest one. You had the baddest one in America. How much money she put into that body and that face? I mean, look at that waistline, the tits, that booty, whatever. Come on now. And Kim is what, 40, and she's looking like that after 4 kids, even though she only had two. But still, Kanye, I mean, who you gonna get? Who is he gonna get to top Kim Kardashian? I'll wait. Oh wait. Who will he get to top Kim Kardashian? Whenever you guys want to tell me, you don't want Rihanna. Who else is a billionaire who's in the business? No one really. So who is he gonna get? I mean, like, why would you even put yourself through that? Now look, here's some pictures of. I guess he was trying to hold shy. I guess West, North. What was her name? North looks just like Kanye, right? The first one looks like Kanye, but okay, I guess this one. I don't know why my thing does that. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, uh, North looks just like her daddy, and then Shy looks just like her mama, and there's Kanye holding a thing. Now, apparently, from what I heard is that um, go to the shade room. That's Kim. Good. I'm glad it is. Okay, come on. This is Kanye and Chris talking right there. That's Kanye and Chris. I don't know why he likes to dress like this. Now, what does Chris have on? Why does she always wear black? But at least she had on her.
I'm just wishing my daughter a public happy birthday. I wasn't allowed to know where her party was. There's nothing legal. They're saying that these are the kind of games that's being played. It's the kind of thing that really has affected my health for the longest. And I'm just not playing. I'm taking control of my narrative this year. I'm being the father, the best father, the yay version of a father. And I'm not finna let this happen. And we're gonna be in real time with this right here. Chicago, happy birthday. I love you. And I'm just putting this online because I need y'all support. I didn't call Kim, text the nannies. I got on the phone with Tristan. He said he asked Chloe, won't nobody give me the address to my daughter's birthday party right now? And that's going to imprint in her mind that I wasn't there for her. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just wishing. I was supposed to be in Miami recording my album. My whole schedule is all based around me being able to take my kids to school, me being there for them, making sure that I'm in their life. That's the whole point of having money. They take so many fathers just throughout America. They've been taking the fathers out the homes purposely. So I'm speaking up. I'm using my voice to say this ain't gonna keep happening. This narrative is not finna happen. There's a lot of people that's not in a position where they ain't got no voice when people be playing games like this. Baby mamas be playing games. The grandmama be playing games like this. And it's like, as y'all know, they ain't finna play like that with me. So I was supposed to be in Miami recording my album.
Oh, Kanye. You know, y'all know I love Kanye, but dude, you be doing too much. Like how yesterday you were talking about you were going to pull up on Pete Davidson. The day before, we see you at a studio, or a couple of days before that, we see you at a studio with your girlfriend, okay? And then the day before that, you want Kim, but you got your girlfriend next to you. Like, make sense. And then he's talking about fathers being taken out of the house. You left Kim. You remember that whole plantation that you had in Wyoming? You forgot about that. You forgot about how she begged you in the car to get your shit right and act like you got some damn sense. Remember when she was crying or whatever, and I guess basically allegedly begging you to get your mind right, and how she didn't want a divorce and blah 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 blah. You left her. She filed the divorce, but you left her. Remember? Do you remember? I guess that big old huge, that huge thing. You know, you had the house in Wyoming, and then you were gonna do a Jesus something else or whatever. Do you remember that? Kim had the house in LA, and then you know, you had your house in Wyoming. Like, what happened to that? You know, and I'm having the same problem with Wendy Williams. Listen, Kanye, yay. You gonna have to get it together. Maybe you could start taking the pills or start exercising or something, but you're just like everywhere. You're just everywhere. You guys know how when I go on a tangent and I'm talking about the lights and then talk about Kanye and then I'll talk about, my baby daddy and then I'll talk about Shabba da da da. Okay. But you getting on my nerves, like either shit or get off the pot. Like, what are you going to do? Okay, you got too much money. You got too much money, and you know what? You're a genius, but yet that genius is driving you crazy. Now, I'm assuming that your father was not in the home. That's what my assumption. You know what happens when you assume. Okay, but like, I think you need to go to therapy and figure out what it takes to be a father. You got the house. You spend all that house. Okay, for one, you spend all that money on the house that you and Kim did, a couple hundred million thousand, whatever. And then y'all broke up. And then, are you selling the home in Wyoming? And then you bought a house in Malibu. And then you got a house across the street from Kim's house. And then you want to pull up on Pete Davidson. And then you want to give two parties for the girl. And then you want to call everybody and find out when the party is. And then you're saying you're not invited. And then you're saying, well, this is Yay in 2022. What happened to the Yay in 2020, 2021, 2019, 2018? Like, you ain't been the same Yay since you left Amber. I'm just quiet as it's kept. I don't know if that notoriety, or you didn't appreciate what you had when you had it. I think you drove Kim crazy because she was like, you got mad because you know she didn't have the right type of band-aids to match your skin. What the hell was that? Did you really say that to that girl? Did you really say that to the one? See, that's why you need to stay with non-black women, because you know damn well if you said that to the sister, listen, listen, honey, you know how you had your mouth wired up, baby, you would have had to have that again. Because ain't no way in heck. Why did you have her running around when y'all got 50 million staff? Why didn't you Amazon it? Did they even have band-aids like that back in the day, like that? You see what I'm saying? Like, you're doing too much. And you know what? I really, I wanted you guys to be together. Remember, I cried. I did that video because I was so happy when you made a billionaire. You had the baddest bitch, and you had the kids, and you had the perfect life, and your mom was a da 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 da. Remember all that? And then when you got divorced, I was like, nah, you know what? She shouldn't have left you like this, and woo 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 da da. Remember that video? Okay. And then just a couple days ago, I was just like, oh, I don't know. Even when she got with Pete Davidson, I was like, ooh, girl, da da da. But you know what? Listen, yay. You're gonna have to pick a side and stick to it. Stick to it, because you one day, you want two parties, the next day you calling everybody. And thank God for Travis Scott, because he's just like, you know what, this ain't going down like that. Thank goodness for Travis Scott. I don't know what his situation was. I don't know if he grew up with a single mom or whatever, but he's like, nah, I'm not about that. You need to be at your, allegedly, you need to be at your daughter's wedding. Here's her address, Chloe, Kylie. What's this, the number, whatever. No, this is how it's about to go down. And this, I'm not going to be a part of that. Like Chris, and Kim, oh, well, he doesn't need to come and all this or whatever. No, Kylie did. You know what I'm saying? So finally, girl, he got to the party. Thank God he didn't act a fool. I don't think he would act a fool in front of his kids. Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how you got all that money. And he's a genius. I give it to him, but, oof. I'm telling you, I dated someone like that. Ooh, honey, he just thought. that I was gonna run around, and because that's what his mama did. Now I don't. Did Kanye's mama, run around and treat him or what? I don't, where did he get this mentality? Maybe Amber Rose did that. Okay, so now Amber Rose. This is the. Did you guys see the tweet from Amber Rose? Lord have mercy. Did you see the tweet from Amber Rose? But you know what, karma's a karma's something. Karma's definitely something. Okay, this is what Amber Rose said in 2015. Okay, this is exactly what. I'll leave that up to the Kardashians to humiliate you when they're done with you. What, 2015? Look, honey, Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch, and that's exactly what's happening. Now, allegedly, Kanye was fool. This is allegedly. This is allegedly. I wasn't there. But Kanye, thank you, the Shade Room. I really appreciate the content that you put up on your um, your wall. I really do. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I love all these gossip. I don't know, celebrity blogs, whatever. Anyway, so what happened? So 2015. Oh, okay. Allegedly, um, Kim was fooling around with Kanye when Amber and Kanye was together. Now again, they weren't married. Amber Rose and Kanye West, they were not married. They were not married. I don't even think Amber Rose spoke until after they broke up because you'd always see her. She's, beautiful girl. You would see her, but she would never speak. But anyway, I guess she spoke after this. 2015, honey. 2015, and what is it? 7 years later? 7 years later. 7 years later. And look what happened. Honey, Kim didn't wash her hands of Kanye. She done got that big old house, okay? She got the 4 kids. Now, is Kanye paying alimony? Ooh, Kim wins. You think she's a billionaire now, honey? She gonna be a big. And then Kanye brought her all of this stock from one Christmas. Didn't he buy her like stock from Apple and I think Tesla and all of these, companies or whatever? Those kids ain't gonna. They won't have to worry for. They'll be rich for the rest of their lives, like generational wealth. It's still sad. I'm not gonna cry. It's just still a little sad that Donda, is that his mom's name? Will never be able to see those grandkids. That's just that it just hurts. It hurts. And Kim actually supported him. She was just at the concerts and did she have on the wedding dress and everything or whatever? It's like, Kanye, what do you want? You can't have her back. You had her, she gave it her all, and you didn't appreciate it. See, this is a typical scenario of a negroid man who, takes a woman for advantage. Maybe he thought that, it was gonna be like a Jay-Z and Beyonce, whatever, and then they would make an album and, they would talk about it through the album. Da, da, da. No. Kim Kardashian is not Beyonce. Beyonce is not Kim Kardashian, okay? Beyonce's a sister. Kim Kardashian. Well, I think that Kim would stay with Kanye. But you know what? That's what happens. I mean, you talked about her mother. You talked about her mama. You talked about Chris. You just don't do that. You just don't. I mean, especially the way you said it. He didn't call her a B, but he was just like, no. Kim Young Jong. I'm just like, oh, that Kanye. That Kanye's a mess. That Kanye's a mess, and he's, but he must spend a lot of money on flights because he's in Miami one day, LA the next, down in Atlanta, up in New York, here back in California. Like, dude, that's too much flying. Yeah, that's absolutely too much flying. And you guys need to sit down and figure out what y'all gonna do. Because, I think the kids are really happy. I'm sure they miss their dad. But Kanye, that was your fault. That was your fault. You left your kids. You left them. I'm not saying you don't spend time with them, but you left that thing. And I understand. You couldn't take it. You couldn't take the pressure. Mentally, you couldn't take it. Physically, you couldn't take it. You're doing better. You're looking better. It seems like um, mentally, you're kind of back to the old Kanye before you met Kim. But the you kind of, and I know you're a genius and everything, but you're gonna have to just, it's easy. You just put it on paper. Okay, you get this weekend, I get this weekend. Are we gonna do parties together? Are we gonna have Christmas together? Are we gonna have Thanksgiving together? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Kim is going to date other people. You have had what, like 5 women allegedly since y'all been divorced. Why are you worried about Pete Davidson? Do you realize how tall he is and how short you are? I know you from Chi-Town, but come on now. You can't say you're gonna be pulling up on your exes or your wives or whatever it is. It ain't his way. It ain't got nothing to do with you and Kim. Do you see Kim saying that she's gonna pull up on any of your women? No. She has kids. You gotta think about, you got kids. You can't put something in the internet and then expect, we have blah 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 blah. This ain't Chicago, okay? You ain't on the west side or whatever side you was on, south side. You can't put that in the atmosphere and then you be like, oh yeah, come on over to the barbecue or whatever. It just doesn't work like that. Kanye, are you okay? No, really, are you okay? You need to take whatever medicine you need to take in order to be not normal, because I don't want normal Kanye, but just gotta kind of keep on track. Okay, just kind of keep on track. But you have, like, were you the only person in the car driving? Where's your staff? Where's your bodyguards? Where's your assistant? Like, you should have somebody near you all the time. Didn't you just interview with Jason Lee? Jason Lee, you need to help, dude. Like, who's your right hand person? Like, who is always with you? Who could have got the number? Who could have, you know, your people should have contacted Kim's people and they should have connected it. Who is your right hand man? Like, I know I did see your manager, and I'm just like, that's Kanye's manager? Really? That's Kanye's manager? Okay, okay, all right, okay, all right. Is Jay Z? Okay, you know what? Mm-mm. And are Jay Z's kids ever going to play with your kids? Like, can they do a play date or something? Do they even know each other? No? Okay, you know what? I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.